So I know I look like death. That's okay. It's been a long day. Just a very, very long day. That's it. So I was looking at my YouTube channel this morning when I got to school, and as I've said before, I'm a 5th grade teacher. Well, all of a sudden, I went from having like 1 subscriber to having 6, and I was like, I have 3 students that know so far that I have a YouTube channel. Who is doing this? So I found out one of them is my best friend. Great. Love my best friend. She was my first video watcher and first subscriber. Great. One of them is a student who I think is growing in her love of geckos as she has progressed through this year, and I think they're going to get one eventually. And then I was like assuming that one of those other ones was one of my other students who is like obsessed, straight up obsessed. They have created this little gecko club, and apparently it was 3 Gs, or 3 GGs, I don't know, 3 girls geckos, 3 gecko girls, I don't know. But now we have a boy that wants to be involved, and it wouldn't work for 3 Gs, so I don't know what they have renamed it to. So as you probably noticed, my dogs start barking, and I had to cut off my last little part of this video. They saw a cat on my porch. A cat. Yeah. So anyways, this last student that's a boy that has decided to be part of they're still barking at the cat, that has decided to become a part of this 3 Gs group, which is now not 3, I don't know what it is. He apparently, like I was saying, I know of 2 of the people that have subscribed. He apparently has not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 YouTube channels. He got on every one of them and subscribed with every one of his channels. So really I have 3 subscribers, but it says I have 6. It is what it is. Eventually I'll tell my other students. I'll be right back. Like I was saying, eventually I'll tell my other students, and it'll probably be more than that, and it'll be really funny because they'll see these and they'll be like, Miss Schatz, you're ridiculous, and I don't really care. It's whatever. So I really got on here, not for all of that, but I got on here to tell y'all that I am going to be... Dog, really? You're a bag of chips. Be quiet. I got on here to tell y'all that I'm going to be starting 2 aquarium background builds. The aquariums have been bought and will be picked up this weekend, and I'm going to show you the picture now of what I'm planning. The first one is the tree root system. So it's a paludarium, I don't know what it's called, where it has like terrestrial and aquatic. I'm gonna not do the aquatic part of that. I'm gonna put dirt in the bottom and put live plants, and then up in the root system, in some of those little tucked away dark spaces, I'm gonna silicone that in and make like a water bowl inside of it, so I don't have to add an extra one. I'm hand talking outside the frame. And then I'll put some plants, little plants and mosses up there, and that'll be for Alistair and Goku. who both require higher humidity and have to have a UVB bulb, and that'll also help with plant growth as well. Then the second one that I showed, that is going to be for lemon. So I was looking up and researching a whole bunch of different ways to build a leopard gecko tank or background habitat, whatever, and came across this one. It's actually, I think, was for a Eurymastix, which is a larger lizard, but I think I can kind of scale it down and add a moist hide and all of that, and Lemon will actually really like it. I have discovered, as she's been in this tub that she's been in for about a week now because she's too big for a 10-gallon, that she really does like climbing. And I know that I had in my last tank, which I'll show here, I know that I had a like little thing going up the side and a little deck on the top, and she was up there all the time. Like as soon as dusk hit, she was crawling up there and she was hanging out on that little thing watching everything. So I'm gonna try to add that little back part of that where she can climb and go across. I'm sure she'll just climb up the sides of things and jump off of the sides of things because that's how she is as a lizard, and that's okay. Today she has been being a stinker. So she'll run out of her little warm hide and she'll stare at me until I turn around and look at her, and then she'll run back in her hide. And then when I'm not looking for a while, she'll run out and she'll look at me, and then she'll run back in her hide. And then sometimes she'll just stick her head out of the hide. I don't think she's doing it right now, but she was. And I'll show you a picture of what that looks like now. So today has just been, I guess, an interesting day for her too, because she's just being a little weirdo, and that's okay. Basically, that's all I wanted to say. I'll give you more updates as I go on these two tanks. Super excited to get to start working on them and actually get my lizards into what should be their forever tanks instead of just a growing tank, which is great for them and great for me because this will be where I end my journey of buying new aquariums, at least for a while, until I get the urge to buy another lizard. Yeah, so that's all. Maybe next video my dogs won't bark. I guess we'll see. Be nice, be sweet, make good choices.